Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back again to the Guitar Woodshed. Today I want to do something really quick. I wanted to do stretches. So a lot of us kind of, I guess, forget as we get older especially that we should be stretching our muscles before gigs. Maybe even before practicing at home. I don't know, I'm 34 years old, and I have found when I stretch and loosen up my shoulders and everything before gigs, I play a lot better. I'm more relaxed, breathing better while I'm playing. A lot of us tend to especially when you get to play a fast run, you hold your breath. You don't want to do that. You want your body to always be relaxed. So what I wanted to show you guys today is a couple exercises that I do, which I feel have helped me as far as warming up my muscles and my hands, my wrists, everything, my back, before gigs. Alright, so basically the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hands out in front of me like this. Going to close my fingers, put my thumbs over top. What I'm going to do is slightly bend these forward and hold that stretch for a little bit. Bring your wrists back straight, bend them forward. And what this does is this stretches out this tendon right here. Okay. Gives your hand a lot more mobility. As far as I've noticed, when I warm that up, it really helps out during shows. So always put your hands out in front like that. Bring your fingers in, thumbs on top, then stretch forward. So what you're doing is you're actually tilting your wrists forward like that. Alright, that's one thing that I do. And you also feel that kind of the tendon back here too, that they're all stretching out. Another thing that I do, obviously, is roll my shoulders. Now if you're a singer too, making sure that everything is relaxed when you're singing, more airflow, that's helpful as well, I find. So making sure that my shoulders are completely relaxed. I did a private lesson one time with Charlie Hunter, and he told me that it's one of the most important things you can do for your rhythm is make sure your shoulders are all completely relaxed. So when you're playing, everything feels more fluid. So shoulder rolls, you can do both, forwards and backwards. Do one shoulder, another shoulder. And all this stuff is usually I do when I'm standing up. So here's another thing that I do is on any wall you can do this stretch out the back of your arm and your wrist. So what I'm going to do is put my hand on the wall, I'm going to turn my hand like this, and I'm going to stand like this against the wall and stretch out my wrists. And you'll feel it. So against the wall here, put my hand against it, if you can see that, turn it like that, and keep it level to your shoulder. And I'll stretch that out. You can feel it. I can feel it in my tricep. Obviously you can feel it stretching out my arm, my whole arm length of my arm, my wrist. And what I'll do is I'll do this stretch, hold that for about 10 seconds, 15 seconds, and then I'll just switch. I'll switch to this side, put my hand on the wall, upside down like that, put your hand down so you can see my hands like that. Got it even to my shoulder. And I'll hold that again for another 10 or 15 seconds. Really want to kind of like hold the stretch to really get the muscles worked out. But those are a couple that I've done. And then I'll also do wrist rolls like this. So before I'm playing, I'll stretch my wrists out like this. And usually before gigs, I'll probably do this for, I don't know, after I'm done setting up my gear, I'll go ahead and do all these stretches, while I'm kind of waiting to play. Give yourself like a half hour beforehand to really kind of let your body warm up and do all these stretches. And I'll do that before every gig. So something to help, do it at home too. Stretching every day is not a bad thing either. The older you get, the more you want these muscles to be all worked out. You don't want to feel any tenseness or anything while you're playing. That's just not good. I've had tendonitis in both my wrists twice. Not extreme tendonitis. One time it was. The second time it was more mild. But I couldn't touch my instrument for, it was probably 2 or 3 weeks. I didn't play at all. I had to let my wrists completely rest. I had to cancel a bunch of gigs. You don't want to do that. So you want to keep, your muscles, stretched and lubricated too. Make sure you guys are drinking plenty of water. Stay hydrated. That helps as well. So that's it for this little guitar shed thing. Next time we'll get back to some playing. Alright guys, I'll see you later.